The trauma-informed victim interview builds on the trauma response for the justice system. It helps talk about, since we know and we can recognize what the trauma may look like, and start picking out situations around that bam moment that we previously talked about. How do we get information from our survivors, our victims, if you will, even witnesses of traumatic events? Well, we do that by structuring around questions that are more sensory oriented. So they would be more about how people felt and not asking as many direct type of questions. And then we also have empathy and patience. But we'll talk about how to do that on scene of a violent event that may have just occurred. There's a lot of hurdles, especially for first responders, because a lot of times we're in uniform and things like that. So we want to try to get around some of those hurdles to communicate with. But then it also helps build a trust with the system, kind of a procedural justice, if you will. And that trust will hopefully bring them back into the department for a more formal trauma-informed interview where we can get a whole lot more information from them. These interviews are designed to get a lot of information, and it's our responsibility as investigators to pick through and get the gold nuggets. And we'll also talk about how these have improved investigations in the past, but also we'll go over certain areas in which to document and areas of the event that we can ask more questions around to get more information and hopefully get more evidence that we can corroborate and or collect if it's physical in nature.